Hey, do you want to draw? Me too. Let's make a video about drawing. I'm hanging out here in my art studio on a very gray day. Example back there, it's pouring rain and foggy and there's construction noises out there, so we're gonna hope that doesn't pick up. And I happen to have this really big sketchbook. It's pretty new and I've only got like 3 pages in it with some doodles on it, and they're not very good doodles, but I decided that I would like to put some more things in this sketchbook. Then I started thinking, what am I going to draw? And I wasn't having any good ideas, but I did want to film something. And I thought, why don't I turn this into a fun little challenge using our good friend AI? I don't want to actually talk about whether we like AI or not, or whether we do consider it our good friend. But I do have ChatGPT and I like it, and I'm going to ask it to give me ideas of things to draw, and then I'm going to draw them. A couple of rules for this self-imposed challenge. Number 1, I am not promising anything is going to be good. We're just going to see what happens, and I'm going to use any mediums I like, because this book, this is by Montmartre, which is the brand that they sell at HomeSense, or I think that's Home Goods in the US, and it's like not, it's weird paper in that it's like thick, but it feels like it would bleed through really easily. Actually, I should know, because I drew on it in marker. Oh, okay. There, I drew some marker and it didn't actually bleed through, so I take it back. It's a perfectly fine sketchbook. I'm going to ask the AI to give me ideas, and I'm going to give it categories based on things I like to draw. And we're just going to see how much it takes to fill up a full page, or maybe 2 pages. I don't know, we'll just see what we get to. And we'll probably listen to some cool music and maybe do some voiceover. I don't know, I'm just winging this. I haven't done it yet. So we're going to see how it goes. To get started, I'm going to pull up our little AI website on my phone, and I'm going to record my screen on here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I've pulled it up and I'm recording my screen, so I'll hopefully sync those up and show you what's going on. I have ChatGPT open, and I actually have ChatGPT 4 because I do pay for it, because I use it for a lot of marketing things and it's really helpful. Now, what kind of prompt am I going to give it? I find that the prompts that you give it, it's good if you give it context first and be like, I am this trying to do that. I would like you to do this, and here are some parameters. So let's try and type something like that in. I am an artist trying to fill a page of a sketchbook with drawing and painting exercises. I would like you to... Okay, I'm going to ask it to suggest things one at a time because I don't want it to give me a list of ideas. I want to just give one and I do it, and I ask for another one and it gives me another one. Please give me one idea at a time. All right, and then I think that probably is enough. Let's give it a little more parameters. Make sure the ideas fall into the categories of, okay, what do I like to draw? Plants, animals, locations, objects, foods. Okay, so let's see if that gives us anything cool. Plants. No, it's gonna give me a bunch. Oh, it gave me just one thing. Okay, it gave me just one thing. Draw an intricately detailed close-up of a succulent plant with focus on the patterns of its leaves and color gradients. Okay, this is actually gonna work. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna take my camera, put it overhead so you can see my sketchbook. Let's make some cool art. All right, here is my sketchbook, and I've pulled together some art supplies. Let me show you what I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to maybe either switch to music or voiceover, depending on how I feel when I'm editing this. So here is my sketchbook. It is large. It has a lot of nothing in the beginning. There's some little bats and some pastries. So I'm going to work on these 2 pages. I have chosen a selection of art supplies. We're not going to use anything wet today, so no paint. I've got a mechanical pencil. This is my favorite pen. It's a Papermate profile pen. I don't know, I really like it. I've got 2 Micron pens in brown and just a Sharpie S-Gel pen as well. I don't know which I'm going to use, but I have those as my base tools. I grabbed some markers. I'm kind of tempted to just do all of this in marker, but I'm not like, I don't know, it's a little bit messy, but all these cool colors. So we might use that. And then I have 2 packs of Prismacolor pencils. These ones are the very thin, or very thin, literally, that's the name of it, hard lead, and these ones are regular color pencils. Oh, and I use the lid as a paint palette. So I have those as well. I think maybe I will, I'm really torn between wanting to do markers or just do it all in pen. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So the first prompt is to do a succulent plant drawing, and I was gonna find a reference photo, but I actually have succulents, so I'm just gonna go grab a plant. I'll be right back. Okay, I found a succulent. This is a crassula, so it's called a golem jade. This is actually a cutting that I grew in this little glass jar, and it's doing really well. It's been growing for a couple of years. It's not exactly a fast-growing plant, but it has some really cool shapes. The mother plant this came off of, her name is Fiona. And she's my baby. So I'm gonna use this as my model for my succulent drawing. Mostly because of the, can you see the cool shapes of the leaves? My hand's not helpful. The leaves have really cool shapes. So I think this is a good model.
Where have you been? Where have you been? I miss you now. Where have you been? Where's your head? Where's your head? I need you now. Won't you come back? Would you fall for me? I will fall for you. Don't you make no mistake, 'cause I'm all for you. Now we back to chillin' in my crib now, and I know it feels right, and I know it feels right. I'ma curve other girls in my life, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Hit you in the spot when it's late night, I know when it feels right, I know when it feels right. Couldn't see me with nobody else, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. I'm so damn sorry about me. Head in the clouds so I couldn't see. Hope you see my heart clearly. Hope you forgive me for all the things I said, things I did, never meant for it. I meant that I need some time to grow. I don't wanna grow to someone you don't know, you don't know. Would you fall for me? I will fall for you. Don't you make no mistake, 'cause I'm all for you. Now we back to chillin' in my crib now, and I know it feels right, and I know it feels right. I'ma curve other girls in my life, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Hit you in the spot when it's late night, I know when it feels right, I know when it feels right. Couldn't see me with nobody else, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Now we back to chillin' in my crib now. I'ma curve other girls in my life, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Hit you in the spot when it's late night, I know when it feels right, I know when it feels right. Couldn't see me with nobody else, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right.
Alright, well, that is a succulent to get started. Not super thrilled with how some of that went, but you know what? This is okay. This is what the point of a sketchbook is. Alright, now I'm going to ask it next. Prompt, please. I'm always very polite with it. Okay, so it's going it's going category by category as I listed them. And it picked a peacock, and I am not super stoked about that, but we're going to power through. Okay, I'm going to need to find a picture of a peacock as a reference because I am so not about drawing birds, and today we're gonna draw a bird. I found this photo of a peacock where it's standing, and I kind of like that better than the full thing out. So, okay, let's make a peacock happen. I think I lied and I want to do watercolors on it. I'm gonna get my paints. Alright, there we go, a peacock. Birds are still not my best thing. I mean, it looks so, how is it? It's not even that I got the ratios off from the photo, it's just how do birds even work? 2 legs here, all this well, that's tail. All that body though? I don't know. Alright, let's move on to the third one. Next prompt, please. Oh, a coastal village, a serene coastal village. Okay. I have lived in places like that. I'm kind of ignoring its art prompts, like the specifics. So I'm just going to go with a coastal village. Okay. I'm going to try to do this one without a photo reference. Maybe I can just sketch something and then probably stick with the paints because honestly, I'm trying to do marker stuff, but it's not working out the way I want. Maybe let's try and put it like middle of the page.
kinda down for the weekdays. I could take you up, what do you say? We're going to the moon, are you ready? A hot air balloon, we can run away. And just like how you always make me feel, my temperature is rising to the ceiling. You're gleaming. Hope this bubble never pops, 'cause if it does, we're gonna drop. Baby, bring a parachute, 'cause this one's gonna hurt for sure, for sure. Take me, falling down with you. I never let you hurt yourself, yourself. Know that I'm down for you, know that I'm down, yeah. I'll stick around for you, won't let you drown now. Floating with you in outer space. Wouldn't wanna be in any other place. You hate the world 'cause you're so realistic. Weight on your shoulders, let me release it. Let me just be here. Never wanna ever leave your side. It's the only place I ever wanna be. So let me be here. Hope this bubble never pops, 'cause if it does, we're gonna drop. Baby, bring a parachute, 'cause this one's gonna hurt for sure, for sure. Take me, falling down with you. I never let you hurt yourself, yourself. I never let you, I never let, never let you, never let, never let, never let.
I'm gonna call it there. It's pretty loose, but I feel like I got the effect of a coastal town. Okay, well, we're filling this thing up. Let's see what is next. Next prompt, please. After locations, we have objects. A crystal ball. Wow, this thing hates me. Okay, I can do a crystal ball, I guess. Again, I'm not going to use a reference, and I think I'm just going to kind of make it cartoony. Because what am I supposed to do with crystal ball?
Did you really think one night could let me down? Girl, you know you're the one I want, it's true. If you only knew what I'm prepared to do. But I hesitate and I don't wanna leave this way. Leave this, I don't wanna wait too long. 'Cause baby girl, you have everything I can't replace. Can't erase
Not a huge fan, but I did it. That's a crystal ball. I think the next category is going to be food, so I'm really hopeful it's something a little bit more accessible. Let's see. Yep, this is our last one, so foods. Oh, a fruit salad in a glass bowl. Okay, all right. A lot of glass in this one. I'm going to pull up a picture reference because I would like to not do a bad job necessarily. Yeah, I really want to do like in a parfait glass, a fruit salad that's like all the layers and then the fruit inside. So let's try and do that.
Did you really think your love could let me down? All this time you're the one I want, it's true. Only heaven knows how long I'll wait for you. And I know it's late, but I don't wanna leave this way. Leave this, I don't wanna go that way. 'Cause everything about you, love me can't replace. Can't erase, try to give you space. But can't you see this I feel? Something so rich. Girl, I feel something so rich. When it's just you and I, it's you and I, just you and I, with you, just you and I, it's you and just you and I, just you and I, it's you and I, just you and I tend to cry and get overwhelmed by the things I feel inside. I can't help myself, it's just how I feel sometimes. It helps my mind when it's just you and I tend to cry and get overwhelmed by the things I feel inside. I can't help myself, it's just how I feel sometimes. It helps my mind when it's just you and I.
All right, well, that does it for fruit salad. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's cute, it's fine. Overall, these are not things that I would normally draw, so I don't feel like my style came through in most of them. But it is a colorful, fun spread, so I'm not mad, and it got me to fill out some sketchbook pages. I think I'm gonna just like fill in some of the gaps here with just some fun illustrations on my own, and then I'll show you how this whole project wrapped up. Well, that's about it. I finished the spread. Here is the final result. I added in just some other doodles and stuff to fill in the rest of the page, and feel like I had a really good sketchbooking day. Not exactly what I would call like the best thing I've ever done. I'm a little critical of it, I think, because I'm still trying to transition from being mostly a digital artist to doing physical mediums. So watercolor is where I'm most comfortable right now. And clearly I switched from marker to that at some point. But you know what? This was a good exercise. In terms of how the AI did at giving me ideas for things to draw, it did okay. It gave me subjects that were definitely nothing I would normally paint or draw. So that was good. If the goal was to get outside my comfort zone in terms of subjects, it did a good job. But it picked things that are bizarre and that I didn't want to paint, like a bird and a crystal ball. That one really, it was a good exercise, let's put it that way. But I just added in some flowers, some watercolor flowers around the edges, which I always love painting, and some little cats, because I just wanted to see how my cat skills were. I'm gonna try and really fill up this sketchbook, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed joining me for a little bit of art today. If you liked this, let me know. I could always do another AI tells me what to draw kind of thing. But in general, I'm just trying to do more sketchbooking and spend some more time just like working on those physical traditional medium skills. So really glad I did this. I hope it was fun to watch. I hope I was able to compress that footage because I filmed forever. That took me like 2 hours to do. Anyways, if you enjoy art or art vlogs or running a small art business, definitely check out my other videos and my channel, and please do subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you do. Okay, thanks for watching this far in. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Bye.